Welcome back, everybody. So we have just finished up over there at the hotel, and I'm getting ready for my next project, which is going to be in this big empty space right here. So I thought I am going to build a theater here. So I've got using my HUD, mini HUD, to put out a circle so I don't have to try and memorize it myself. It's much easier this way. So the theater is going to be round, and then over on this end over here is going to be like the concession stand and the lobby and stuff. And then I'm going to have the main theater will all be in the round, kind of like the old Shakespearean type theaters. So I guess to get started, I just need to put in the walls. And I won't need this whole thing or the overlay once I get this bottom part in here, because I can just work my way around it. But I got thinking of the, I guess, Shakespeare Globe Theater, which I believe is round, or was round. So I thought I would try that here. I was going to build a big movie theater with a big screen and stuff, but I thought this might actually work a little better and give me a little more creativity, I guess. Because I can try to, I'm going to try and make it, one stage at one side and then multi-layers like balconies up above. I'm still figuring out the actual materials. I don't know what I'm going to build it out. I want it to be lighter though, so I'm probably going to have birch. I don't know, maybe white concrete. I do want some red carpet type stuff in there, so I can get some either red wool or red clay or something in there. But for now, I'm just putting the base in here, the cobble. Oh, I'm also going to do, since I'm doing like the light birch walls, I think I'm going to do like a dark highlight with a dark oak. Like some pillars and that kind of stuff. So well, we're almost done with this. So there is the base foundation. So now I can start putting the foundation down for the lobby. So it's going to be just a big rectangle over here off to this side. Kind of squeeze it in where these two roads meet. I do think it's going to be kind of a different material, a different color than the main theater, maybe. I don't know. I may make them the same material and color, but I thought maybe it might not look too bad if I use a different color. I thought it'd be nice to have a big entryway, so at the very end over here, this will be the big entryway into, so I even marked it, theater. Big entryway into the theater here. And got this big lobby that kind of leads all the way in, into the concession stand, and then get some more blocks there into the concession stand, and then the ticket booth and stuff. Actually, I haven't thought about where the ticket booth is going to go. I guess the ticket booth could be on the outside, so right by the front door there would be the ticket booth. And then you go past the ticket booth into this big lobby area here. So this would be like a big entry lobby. The ticket booth right over here. So you come in, you got the big lobby, got the concession stand and stuff over there. And then you go into here, which leads you into where all the seating is. There is the outline of the main building and then the lobby area over there. And then I've adjusted my template to put a circle on the inside there, and that is really just giving me a walkway around. So on the outside, so that where the green block where the line is will be the interior where the actual theater is. And then this block on the outside there is going to be the walkway, so you can walk around the theater and get in to get into your seat. And then this part right here is all going to be, the stage will be right here at this end. So this will all be stage right here and looking out into the audience. Just pull this across. And this wall here is the basically inside wall. So in between this inside wall and the outside wall is just going to be a walkway, so you can walk around to get to your, there'll be doors that let you into the main theaters to get your seat. I should have, oh, there we go. I knew I had a chest full of cobblestone, I just couldn't remember. I had to carry it. You know, all those chests over there were scattered about the city, so I kind of consolidated stuff and moved it on to this area over here, which means I am starting to wrap things up finally. I think I've got all my miscellaneous chests picked up and things cleaned up and things planted where they need to be. So all I need to do is finish this area over here, and part of that is going to be this theater we are standing in. And I guess I better just get on with it. I'm just going to I don't want to throw that away. I just want to go through here and fill in the rest of this, and then we can start putting in like the floor and that kind of stuff. So now I can just sort of trim things up a bit here. I don't want the lobby wall to do there. I kind of want it squared off. So maybe I can make this a little bigger. Stage shouldn't be too small. It's really all you're there is to see the stage. So might as well make it as big as I can. Just trying to squeeze it into the circle. I can probably push it out over here as well. There. Get rid of those. So that is the stage. And then for this gigantic lobby, I kind of want to come into an area like a wall right here. And this is where they'll check your tickets and let you in to the seating area. So you buy your tickets at the main door, and then you have to actually have them checked here before you can get in to sit. And this walkway straight ahead here, I think I'm going to make that out of oak. So we'll just have this nice oak walkway through here. So this will lead you all the way around with the different doors letting you into the different seating areas. So this walkway is going to go all the way around. I'm probably going to have to, I might have to actually raise the back up for seating so they can see. And then for the outer wall, I'm going with the birch and then the dark oak highlights for the posts. And then for the interior wall, I've found some red terracotta. So I thought that would look nice and warm and kind of like a old theater look to it. I've seen, you go into theaters, there's a lot of like dark red, like reds and that kind of color in there. So I thought that would be a good look on the inside. Although that probably means I need to go mine a bunch more of this because I only have a few stacks. And this building's going to be multiple stories tall. So like in there, this is where the people are going to be sitting in there and looking over here towards the stage. And the whole thing will be encircled with this clay. So that'll be the lower hallway. And then above that, I'm going to have another hallway. Oh, there they are. So that means I need some stairs. So these stairs, these stairs here will take you to the upper hallway, and that gets you into the balconies. So this lower door takes you straight into the main seating area. I don't know if that's orchestra or what's that. I don't know the names of all the different seating areas. I do know they have different names for all the different areas where you sit. I guess I'm going to have to look up the names of all the different seating areas, and I can probably just put signs up. Oh, come on. So I've got these spruce logs, which I think will make a good floor in here. They're not going to stay this dark. I'm going to strip them all down, so you have stripped spruce in here, which is just light enough that I think it kind of complements the oak. But this whole lobby is going to all be spruce. No fancy pattern. I'm just going to run them straight down the line here. And then we'll just strip them all out. I just need to go through and, add in some more walls, finish the floors and that kind of stuff. And we should be moving on to work on the inside there where the actual theater part of the building is. So if we get on upstairs here, I want to put in a second hallway right above the first one. So this will let you walk all the way around the theater and get to your balcony seats. So I envision having a couple layers on the balcony. So I had to go get some more slabs. Like I was saying, I envision having multiple layers for the balconies. Maybe like 2 or 3 different balconies going straight up. And each level we're going to have this basically hallway going around. And it'll take you in to each of the balcony levels. So you can watch the play or the theater from up here. And I've finally settled on this the red terracotta. That's going to be my look inside. It's not like really bright red. It's kind of a darker red. I think it kind of looks a little more rich. But the wall's going to go all the way around. So we're just going to carry this around. I have a feeling I'm going to need to raise the back up. So this walkway will go all the way around, but near the back it's going to be higher. I just realized that this is a little too low. I mean, you can walk under it, but it just feels a little claustrophobic when you're in here. Plus, it kind of blocks out the top of these windows. So I want to raise this up by 1 block so we can see, get the full view of these windows over here. So it's going to go way up there at the top, like that. Because I'm not really concerned about how high the building is. I don't know if sometimes in the theaters these balconies are way, way up there. It's kind of scary sometimes. We have the balconies there, and then if we go up top again, I can finish working on this. I think I'm just going to let's get rid of that. Just look at the stairs. Can't put that there. And I think these need to go up one. Like that. There we go. I haven't figured out what to do. I'm going to temporarily put these birch blocks here, but I don't think that's going to be underneath the stairs. Maybe I'll just fill it in with maybe red wool or red terracotta. And we'll just continue the wall up all the way around. So it's all going to be this birch with the dark oak. We'll finish this off. I'm not sure if this is the final version of all this. I'm just trying to almost do a rough outline of how everything's going to look. And then I'll have to come through here and do some polish and some adjustments on stuff as I see fit. Because I'm not really working from a plan. What's new? I'm just, I've got an idea, which was a round theater. Well, first idea was a theater. And then I came up with somehow I heard something, I guess I was hearing something about Shakespeare or something. So I think, oh, Globe Theater. So there we go. I figure, oh, we'll make a round theater. Oh, that's weird. I bet that's a chunk border. I get that every once in a while where the blocks don't render when you place them. It looks really weird, but if I go back up here, yeah, they've rendered, so. I picture the balcony here is going to be like 3 deep, but I don't think it's going to have 3 rows of chairs, maybe 2. Maybe one at the very front, and I've got to figure out some kind of rail. I don't want fence. So I think I may end up going with trapdoors. Maybe acacia or the crimson trapdoors. Something that has holes in it. But then I could put chairs up front and then a row and chairs in the back. But I don't want to make like giant benches of chairs and stuff. So I'm going to have to figure out how to do that because I love to be able to tilt them at an angle so they can face the stage, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. So they're either going to face straight out this way or straight towards the stage. You know, the one thing you do need with this big theater is a stage. So for this stage, I'm going to use dark oak planks because I want it to be like a nice dark blackish stage that's going to work on. It's not really going to be that deep or huge, but I will put kind of like a screen on the back side to allow so the actors can come off and on stage. Probably on the side behind me there, make a door in too, so they can enter stage, I guess, left. I think you put the stage facing it, so they'll be able to go in stage left. On the other side, I've got where all the people are coming in, the main door, so I can't really put anybody on stage right here. But this is just going to be all here. I may have a few of those secret trapdoors you have in stages so actors can pop up and out. A little puff of smoke and you have someone show up on stage. I don't know if that's just magicians or I think it's in all plays. They have some of those. or at least some of the plays. What do I know? I don't work in the theater. I've been to a few theater shows, but don't know how it all works. And I'm not sure about this back wall. I may want to, I'm going to put red right now, but I may want to coat it or cover it up with the birch, just so everything looks the same. Because I've noticed even the lobby, all the walls are all birch. So I may want to make a unified front without this funny red, red wall sticking out of one part of the building. So this is the main stage. You're facing the audience, so we're going to have rows of seats up front here. So these rows will go out this way. And then we'll go back a ways, and then we're going to go up. Because they should be tiered, because you won't be able to see if it's all one big flat, flat space. No one's going to be able to see the stage. So we'll kind of, make 3 levels, or just kind of tier it up there so the chairs get higher as you go farther back. And it's all going to be this granite, which I'm thinking complements the other colors I've got going on here. So that is what it's going to start to look like once I get all this filled in. I notice I am running long for this video. I don't want these videos to go on for hours now. This could be a 5-hour video if I just kept going. So I'm going to break it into a whole bunch of little parts. So why don't I end with a little time lapse of me putting in the floors and walls and stuff, and then when we come back, we can start getting on to some of the other details on the inside. But for now, I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Come back and catch the next one. And I will leave you with a little time lapse. Bye-bye, everybody.